That Particular Day, written by Roberto Lezzi. Exterior, small square, day. A poodle dog wearing a little padded coat exits a nice first-floor apartment in a small square. He slowly wanders down the many outside steps towards the square.
Once, yes, at least once it happens. To wake up and feel that this is a particular day. That it's a different day. One you've been waiting a long time for. The door closes behind you, and you realize that you can do something you've never done before. It is a wheel, only wheel.
The dog arrives at the bottom step, stops, takes a look around the square, lit by the sunset. There are people looking in shop windows, others chatting around small tables of a coffee bar. The only one, just the middle of the square.
Or, perhaps today is that day that has been waiting for you for a while, since you were born. That day waits for everybody. It knows that every creature will go searching for it. You can arrive there by yourself, with a good or bad company, but everyone arrives.
The dog walks on the left side of the square, watching the people who pass by and smile at him. A beautiful girl bends down towards the dog, and he stops to look at her. The girl is serious at first, then smiles at him and leaves without saying a word. The dog watches her leave. She turns one more time, then takes a small roadway.
There are people who seem to have understood for a while. They look at you as if they see, as if they can understand, looking into your eyes, what you feel like screaming that day, that particular day. It seems to see your eyes in theirs.
The dog keeps walking and spots another dog coming on a leash. A Great Dane that barks at him, pulling at its collar. His owner barely keeps a hold of him, while the poodle stays still, watching him barking.
You haven't understood anything. You growl at me, a similar being, as if I were a threat to your poor existence, fastened to a leash. Yes, keep screaming. Frustration. That's what I've always felt, too. When I wanted to fling myself on someone I liked, and I couldn't because the leash was stopping me. I could smell her scent, her fragrance intoxicated me, but I couldn't. I know what you feel while smelling my perfume, but you can't have me. Not today. Go away.
The dog turns to watch the angry Great Dane, who is being pulled away on his leash by his owner. Then the dog keeps walking towards a homeless man, seated in front of a jewelry store on the square. He stops in front of him. The homeless man comes closer to him and pets him.
Here you are. All by yourself today? Did you misbehave? Where is your owner?
Today is a particular day. Doesn't that ever happen to you?
No, it never happens to me. Every day is the same, and without a leash to addiction. Won't you try pissing on me as usual?
A particular day, I said. How's business today going?
The homeless man shows the dog a half-plastic bottle with some coins inside.
Bad. Look.
You're right. Very few coins.
I need a particular day.
It comes for everyone. Also for you.
Hey, you don't want to stay with me for a while. With you, maybe it will go better and I can earn some more money. You're so cute.
No, really. I'm leaving. Don't worry. Everything will clear up. You can always solve anything.
Have a good walk. Have you already peed?
No, I don't. Maybe later, after a good walking.
The homeless man gestures to the dog to say goodbye, and the dog starts walking again. He sees a cat in the distance, on a mailbox at the first floor of a building in the square. The dog stops, looks the cat in the eye.
I'd like to ask you why you and the other cats sometimes go on the railings of certain balconies without being afraid of falling down. But I'd like to ask you, above all, why you do that? It's useless. It's instinctive, doing something so stupid. It's instinct. isn't it? The answer is too easy. The question is too hard.
The cat turns his eyes away. The dog starts walking again, always on the same side of the small square. Then, suddenly, he notices the legs of the old, despotic, very rich lady. She is the owner of every building in the square, seated at a small outside table in the only cafe in the square. He stops and sees a waiter coming towards the lady, carrying a coffee. The waiter trips and pours the coffee on the lady's fur coat. She springs up, screaming.
Idiot! Such an idiot! You are done working here. You're done! Bring me another coffee immediately.
The lady hits him with a napkin.
Useless. Useless people.
No, today I'm not crapping. I don't feel like leaving on the ground some shit which nobody will ever pick up. Today, I feel more like pissing. Yeah, pissing on those legs, those odious legs that every day support such an unpleasant creature, who shuts the doors of the shops in the square because she owns them all and nobody can tell her anything.
The dog moves towards the lady, stops near her shoes, and pisses on her trousers. The lady doesn't notice anything, but starts smelling something. She turns and sees the dog still watching her. She springs up, furious.
Damned cur! I know your owner. I'll send you all away.
The lady starts chasing the dog, who runs all around the square, catching looks from all the amused people who pass by. The lady trips and falls down. The waiter laughs out loud as the dog turns to watch the lady in pain on the ground.
The nib hears perfect laughs, which seem liberating. That laugh, this particular day, a perfect peace.
The dog turns slowly towards the first floor balcony of the apartment he started out from, and he sees his owner smoking a cigarette, observing him. The dog watches his owner. We hear the sound of a timer coming from the poodle's coat. It's padded with explosives.
Freedom, huh? The one taken away from you when someone decides for you, even when you have to die.
The dog's owner smiles at him, throws a cigarette into the gallery. Both dog and his owner shut their eyes.
And your particular day finds you, and you can't do anything about it.
His owner hits the remote control in his hand, causing the explosion of the bomb, destroying everything. Fade to black.